Hello, my name is Kelly and today I'd like to invite you to join our summer challenge. So why have we created a summer challenge? Well, Kelly's Tutoring knows that a summer challenge will help to create excitement and help to engage our brains. After all, who doesn't like a challenge? We have the Olympics, we have sports day, we have online tournaments. And why? To push ourselves, to push back the boundaries of our experiences, to test our skills, our abilities, and to see if we have the determination and the perseverance. And in line with what we have been talking about, we don't want our children to go down the summer slide because that leads to a depletion of knowledge. But we don't want to try and dress this up as something it's not. And I'm guilty of that. When I initially created these challenges, it was along the lines of write a story, write a description. It has to be about the theme of summer. And I sent this out and asked for feedback from parents, children and teenagers. And it was really interesting. One of my closest friends, their child, or their teenager, Tia, actually gave me some really powerful feedback. She said, it's my summer holidays. I have a right to not do any schoolwork. And she looked over it and she said, this is just like schoolwork. How's it any different? I don't like to write a description. I don't like summer. And so with that in mind, it got me thinking, actually, what was the purpose and point of this? And the purpose and point was to allow children and teenagers to have a platform to, yes, test their abilities, to push themselves, but to, more importantly, express themselves, to share what was important to them. Because with what's going on, children around the world are all experiencing something similar, with disruptions in learning, disruptions in their way of life, their routine. And so I wanted to create something that, yes, was competitive in the sense that it was a challenge to challenge themselves, but more importantly, something for a community to create connection and closeness. Our children and teenagers have a lot of knowledge, have a great insight. And I thought, well, actually, I want to create a space for children and teenagers to share their experiences, their insights, their passion, their enthusiasm, to actually help someone else, to be of benefit and service to somebody else in this community. And with that in mind, I didn't just retweak things, I actually revamped the whole thing. We have new challenges. We have vlogs, blogs, songwriting, artwork, comic strips, debates, speeches, a little bit of something for everyone, so that everyone can feel they have a space where they belong. And it has been phenomenal. I've had one child who is passionate about baking create a blog with a step-by-step process of creating one of his sweet treats. I've had another child come to me and say she wants to create a vlog on reptiles. She absolutely loves them. She's mad about them. She has a pet bearded dragon and she wants to dispel all the prejudices against having a reptile in the home because she believes they're actually a perfect pet for newbies and that they're highly affectionate creatures. I've had teenagers who wrote beautiful poems and creative stories. I've lifted the restrictions on making it having to be about the theme of summer, but instead unleashing their imagination. And I've been blown away by it. And I would love to have more entries because all of them will be valued and will be of great benefit to somebody else. So what I'd like you to do is to check out the challenge and encourage your child or teenager to have a look and see if they feel inspired so that they will share whatever is passionate to them. I mean, another example that has come to mind is another one of my students actually stated that they were going to do a blog about swimming. They've missed it so much because of lockdown. And so they were thinking about actually what it is about swimming that they loved, and they loved the different techniques that were involved. And they actually then started to research the different movements, such as a butterfly crawl. I mean, I didn't know that existed, if I'm honest. I'm not an avid swimmer. I swim like a brick. And so with that, it's allowed these children to think creatively and to engage in platforms that are so pertinent and so potent in today's society. But it's not schoolwork. And that's the beauty of it. It's not schoolwork. Yet, it does help and inform that. You know, being able to research, being able to collate information and put it in your own words is a fantastic skill across the board of subjects. In science, you need to assimilate this information and then regurgitate it. In English, you need to read around and then create an argument. So, no, this is not a trick to get your child to do schoolwork. This is a platform purely for their enjoyment and for closeness in a community so that they can express themselves. But it does inform their learning. It does inform what they're doing. And children will know that. They're not silly. And you'll be surprised if they're given the opportunity, especially if they are being able to really express themselves. I know I've said that before, but really express themselves, if they're able to truly take ownership of it, if they're able to have no, restrictions, they will really surprise you. So please share this with them, and I look forward to receiving their entries. Please give your feedback, your input, because, without that, we can't create something for our children. We can't create this opportunity. So please share and get involved in this summer challenge for our community. And that way then our children can have fun and engage their brains to beat the summer slide. Thank you. Bye for now.